So let me ask this. How many people believe that your thoughts create your own wrong world? Nobody over here believe it, right? Okay. So, you believe it, Jace? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Let me see again your thoughts. Who believe that? Oh, okay. So I want the young lady in the black to tell me how does her thoughts create her own wrong world? And I want this young man to tell me how does his thought, did you have your hand? Yes. Create his own wrong world. And I want the young lady, remember this because I'm black and slow and I forget. I want you to respond to what he says. And I want you to respond to what the young lady behind you say about it. How does your thoughts create your own wrong world?
My thoughts are constantly trying to control, right? So last week I went on a date and my thoughts instantly started, projecting and wanting to take control of the outcome rather than just be aware, observe, and see how it's playing itself out. And whenever I start to listen to my thoughts, I become fake because I start to kind of mold myself and adjust myself to the direction my thoughts want to go, rather than just sit there, observe, and let itself play itself out. And whenever I listen to my thoughts, you start to manipulate, and it creates a false reality in a way. Yeah.
Amazing. Ask her a question about, right here. The young lady in the back, right there. Ask her a question about what she said.
Question. Do you think that, so for example, like you said, you went on a date, do you think that if you keep, the fact that you caught it, I think is amazing. This is not really a question, but I'm trying to make it a question. Do you think that it will get easier if you keep being aware of keeping your mind with your body, and the fact that you caught yourself seeing that your mind was kind of, and your thoughts was changing what you thought might be the outcome?
Absolutely, because as Jesse says, you become a living witness to it, and because the thoughts will always try to, you haven't slept, say you didn't sleep well, and in the morning your thoughts are running all crazy, and you start listening to your thoughts, and then you have a night of good sleep, and you feel like you have less thoughts. And what if you would have gone all these different directions that your thoughts were telling you, instead of just observing them? And sometimes you have a lot of thoughts, and that's okay. It's not about not having thoughts, but to be aware of them and be disciplined enough to not act on it. And and the more you do it, the easier it becomes.
Let me ask this. I want to know, as you're on this date, and you have any thoughts about how things should be going, and as a result of not giving in to them, how did the date go? Was it different than other dates?
Yeah, because we were going to this concert, and I got tickets as well. And first I thought, I'm gonna invite him. But in my meditation, I was like, no, I'm gonna let him take the lead. So after my meditation, I had a message that said, hey, you wanna go to this concert? I was like, okay, interesting. And then I thought, you know what, I'm just not gonna take the lead and just see what happens. And also, as a woman, give him space to lead and to be a man. And I was like, okay, this is going well. Because when I also gave him the space, it came very naturally to him to take the lead, and
Nice.
Yeah.
What's her name? You had a hand for her? You had your hand up for her? Okay. Yeah, I'm coming to him in a minute. I saw a hand about what she said.
Well, so you said that the wrong thoughts kind of could have led you in a certain way on your date. What is it? Is there a right thought, or is it the absence of thought that makes it right?
Good question.
Well, the thought starts, wants to take control over the future, right? Are we going to become something? Is he going to be my boyfriend? Do I want this? Is that going to work? And you start, you're not even there yet. You're just getting to know each other, right? So you even lost the moment and cannot really be there truthfully. And he cannot get to know you and even know if he wants to choose you because you're so far away, right, in the moment. And instead of just let itself play out so you can be you and not this, yeah.
But if thoughts can be wrong.
Hold on 1 minute.
But I think my question is, if thoughts can be wrong, can they also be right?
If loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right.
I mean, I used to be a person that thought, I'm still thinking a lot, but I used to believe my thoughts a lot in, setting intention and manifesting and positive thinking. But if you really, really believe in that, you also have to believe and acknowledge the bad thoughts, right? And that's why I started to feel so much fear and doubt and hesitation, because I believed the positive thoughts, or as we label them, positive, right? We label them as good or bad. But yeah, it's just coming back to the awareness. So I would say, no, there are not really any good thoughts.
Are there any bad thoughts?
It's just thoughts, and all of them are a lie, right? Because it's the same thing. Because if you start believing that, you start labeling experiences as good or bad. The tree does not label an experience as good or bad, it just is. And that's what, at least I want to move away from labeling it as good or bad. It's just a thought, the same way as an experience.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
You want to respond to that? That's what your hand was about?
Yeah, kind
Okay.
of just around the topic, and I've been trying to kind of implement this in my life as well, is just kind of being and just keeping your mind with your body and just enjoying the now and the moment as it is at the moment, rather than trying to, allowing your thoughts to, well, what if this, what if that, and just relaxing, allowing, specifically in the date situation or the time that you spend together in just being and just enjoying and allowing the man or the guy to lead instead of trying to control the outcome. So I think just
Oh, okay.
relaxing and being in the moment and being in the present.
Amazing.